I'm Sarah Sloan, and I live in rural northwest Kansas. My husband and I, along with our 2-year-old son, live here in Colby, and my husband farms full-time. I am a first-year teacher, and I am the agricultural education teacher as well as the FFA advisor here in Colby. So I stay pretty busy between the farm and school. Using technology in the classroom happens all the time. We have a small farming plot that's about 2.5 acres of ground north of our high school that we farm in production agriculture. And we are able to use the iPads that I have set up in my room as well as any iPhones. And we can hook into the moisture probes, figure out what's going on outside, and those types of things that happen to leave the room. And the kids really enjoy making those connections. I also tend to use Veneer products for experiment-based learning. I can hook my iPads up to a LabQuest, and so I can have multiple students on one lab setup, which has worked very well. They really like using and bouncing back between the two types of technology, figuring out which one they tend to lean towards more and which one's more accurate and is easier to use. So that's been really fun. We are not a one-to-one school. We are also not a Google school. So we have 3 computer labs in our high school to share amongst 267 students. So we don't get access to the computers all the time, which makes integrating technology a little bit harder, and I've had to get a little bit more creative to make that happen. But we do use Google. I use Google Classroom on a daily basis. I put all my assignments up there as well as tests. So we book the computer labs to make sure we have enough. I have 4 iPads in my classroom that we can use at any time for anything. And so we share those quite a bit to get the technology side of things into it. I have my laptop and my projector as far as digital tools go. That's about it. I don't have a smart board or anything like that. So we really try to use the applications and the add-ons and those types of things that really relate to real-world production agriculture. We do a lot of hands-on learning, and we started integrating that technology in. We also have a fully functioning greenhouse that we are able to use temperature controls on my iPhone and iPads as well as my computer to help monitor those and keep things going even when someone's not here 24/7. So that's been really fun. The kids have taken a liking to being able to make those connections and do those types of things. We're working on getting a weather station for our farming plot to be able to add one more step in the technology world into it. Our school has been very supportive in doing those types of things to help the kids get to where they need to be. I don't use a ton of apps in Google for education, but I'm excited to learn more about it and how to promote that and incorporate that in my curriculum. I'm really hoping to start networking with some of you and get to know you and see how we can work together.